And here we have Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid. I'm John Champion, and providing match analysis throughout the game, Jim Beglin.
Hi John, it's brilliant to be here with this fantastic atmosphere. I think we're in for a treat.
It was a passionate affair, this Madrid derby. Real have the upper hand historically, but it's always a tough one to call. The lineups for today. So we're off then. Pepe. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Cleared by the defence. Griezmann. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He so nearly exploited that mistake.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Felipe. Koke. Juan Fran. Thiago. It's Jackson Martinez. Felipe. Jackson Martinez. Koke. Through into space it goes.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
He was well positioned, good defending there. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. He plays it towards the corner flag. The ball goes through, and it's hoofed away. Strikes it, just millimetres away.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
Okay, they've missed a couple of chances so far, but you can take nothing away from their spirit and desire. They look as though they want it more.
Real Madrid applying the pressure early.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
Well played, that got them out of trouble. No change in that score, 0-0 it remains. Modric. Koke wins the battle and emerges with the ball. Juan Fran. Griezmann. Bale. This goes for a throw-in. Thiago. Gabi. Juan Fran. It's Ronaldo. Griezmann tried to play it through. This goes for a throw-in. Juan Fran. Griezmann, and a shot here. Oh, so close. James Rodriguez. Here's Benzema. The ball's with Toni Kroos. The ball's with Benzema. The keeper there to make the catch. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Atletico Madrid on the ball, but not being very threatening with it. Pepe. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Gabi. Both sides fiercely contesting the ball. James Rodriguez. Moved away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. And now it's been played forward. And now Benzema. Bale. Real Madrid have scored. That is a really smart piece of work. Real Madrid comfortably placed, 1 goal in front.
Well, that's put him in the driving seat, but there's a lot of football left in this one yet, believe me.
He's run into trouble. That's a clever ball from him. Chipped over the defence. They've scored on the brink of half-time to make it 1-0. Gabi. Juan Fran. It's Griezmann. Gabi. Griezmann. Jackson Martinez. Bale. Ronaldo. Half-time is now upon us.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
It's a cagey game, this one. Plenty to fascinate the spectators, though. Score is 1-0. We kick off for the next 45 minutes. And the through ball is intercepted. Trying to keep it in the face of strong opposition pressure. Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played in accurately. Defending in numbers here. Pepe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Godin. Felipe. Plays it into the danger area. Jackson Martinez trying to keep hold of it, but it's hardly easy. See on the touchline, on the brink of a substitution. Through it goes. Now a chance for a cross. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Here's James Rodriguez. Ronaldo! Tremendous from Cristiano Ronaldo. They lead by 2.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts him in control now.
He's on his way. The flag stays down. Griezmann. Keylor Navas does what goalkeepers are paid to do. Real Madrid could be tempted to make changes with 2 substitutions still available. It's Griezmann. Through into space it goes. And a much needed intervention that was too. Modric. He goes looking for his teammate. And that's gone straight to the keeper. Gabi. Juan Fran. Gabi. Thiago. Felipe. He's read it well. It's been played long. James Rodriguez. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Felipe. Gabi. Koke. Thiago. Jackson Martinez. Sergio Ramos. Marcelo. They get it forward. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Gabi. We've had half an hour of this second half. It's Jackson Martinez. Benzema. Ronaldo. Can he get there? Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Looking to whip one in. It's pretty effective defending. Goes for the volley. They really should have made it 3-0 there.
And he really went for it there. He knew that was the moment when he could have made the tie safe. It should have been a 3-goal lead.
Oh, he's won it back straight from the goal kick. Challenge, lifts it through. Benzema, that is great goalkeeping. Oh, that was a real chance to extend their lead. Isco will drive this corner in. Glancing header, and he's pretty grateful to get that clear. What can Atletico Madrid do here? Danilo with the foul. It's going to be a card, just a question of colour. Oh, it's red! Real Madrid will now be forced to play the rest of the match with just 10 men. Players gathering around to see how he is. Ronaldo. Oliver Torres. It's Jackson Martinez. The clock counting down. He's going on his own. Gabi. The goalkeeper's dealt with it. Isco. The ball's with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. They didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
A long ball forward. It's Benzema. Isco. Casemiro. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Oh, a decent effort. You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he can make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
This is a great chance to increase the lead. Will he go direct here? Ronaldo! That's off target, and the referee blows the final whistle. An exhilarating performance by them today. Their manager will be more than happy as they emerge as such worthy winners.
Listen, I've experienced the highs and the lows of derby clashes, and I can tell you that when you win one, it's pretty special. There's so much at stake. It's almost a relief to get it over, and I certainly can identify with the for you. We're watching now.
The teams then, Liverpool against Sevilla. It's John Champion here at the microphone, and alongside me we have a top football analyst in Jim Becklin.
Yeah, thanks John. What a brilliant atmosphere we've got in this stadium today. I mean, both sets of players must be really looking forward to this, as we are.
Here are the starting lineups. We're now all set. Iborra. That's clearly not what he was hoping for. He takes the opportunity to shoot. That is way off.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Koke. Prone Daly. Banega. He gets his shot away. That is wayward.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it. And this has been such a positive approach from them in the early part of this game. Everybody is programmed to get forward, and despite a couple of failed attempts, they are the better side.
Lovren is there, and he'll take the ball. Reyes moving forwards. Iborra. Semolinas. Here's Reyes. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Liverpool, very much the team with the early initiative.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
Hit long by the keeper. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Koke. Prone Daly. The ball's with Reyes. It's played through. He's onside. He really did time his run to perfection there. Lallana knocks it forward. The ball's with Philippe Coutinho. Slickly done that. Here's a shot. Oh, a decent effort. Still goalless here at the moment. Ably dealt with by the defence. The forward push gains momentum. He's caught there, it'll be a foul. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. Lallana. Iborra. Tremolinas. He's going on his own. Tries to slide it past the defence. Offside, good call there by the referee's assistant.
Well, as long as they press quickly in midfield, the defence can take a chance on keeping a high line, but without pressure on the ball, it's a dangerous tactic.
Philippe Coutinho. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Banega. Iborra. Caricho. Koke. Here's Reyes. Good interception, just what they needed. Liverpool on the ball, but not being very threatening with it. Out towards the byline, looking to exploit the space. Milner. And the cross cleared away. Jordan Henderson. And he gets it away. Going to break the deadlock, and now would be a good time. Clever ball. Can he put it away? Koke. Crone Daly. Banega. Iborra. Crone Daly. Banega. The ball's with Reyes. Koke. Reyes.
I suppose you have to acknowledge some decent defending, but the keeper should have been tested.
Slides it through. Neat ball through the middle. Benteke. Hits it. Oh, and Beto makes the save. So, how will they work this one? Away from the danger area now. This goes for a throw-in. Through it goes. The ball played into the box, but met by no one in the end. Definitely a foul. Is the referee going to his pocket? Yes, he is, and he's off. Liverpool must play the rest of this game a man short. The players crowding around to see for themselves just how bad things are. Philippe Coutinho. Benteke. A great save by Beto. Plenty of options. Who's he looking to pick out? Unfair challenge, deemed a foul. No surprise, it's a yellow card. And there is the referee's whistle to end the first half. Neither side conceding a goal then. It is 0-0. whistle goes for the second half. Caricho. Banega. Tried to play it through. Benteke, a chance. And they escape imminent danger. Sturridge. Milner. Chrome Daly. Going forward. He's been thwarted. Sturridge. Benteke. The danger was there. He dealt with it well. Ibora was fouled and he gets his free kick. A yellow card. No cause for argument there. Bursting forward. Llorente spotted the ball being played and did well to reach it, but that's about as good as it got. 0-0 still. We need someone to inject some life into this game. Banega. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. He goes looking for his teammate. Banega. Minutes played. The match gradually moving towards a conclusion. Still nothing to separate the teams. He plays it through. The defence does its job. Llorente. A ball played through the middle. He's bursting forward. Origi. He's looking to play it into the channel. Surely he's in. Ibora. He's looking to find his front men. Milner. Here's Sturridge.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
That was certainly struck well enough.
Well, that may have caused the keeper some real problems had it stayed on target. Got lucky then.
Jordan Henderson with the foul. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. Origi showed a great desire to get to the ball, he just couldn't do much with it. Cuts it out. Lifts it over the top. Good through ball. Llorente. Llorente shoots. Sevilla with a big chance and a big miss. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. A ball over the top. He's read it well. Origi. Milner. Origi. It's Milner. Chance to counter-attack here. Daly has it, and he's got space. Llorente, he takes a shot. That could have been really special.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Surely he can't miss from here. Surely this time he scores. He pounced.
Well, his goal instinct really came to the fore there. From the deflection, he was clinical with his reaction.
So we start again at 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Time whistle within sight. Tremolinas looking to carve open the defence. A robust challenge to say the least. Jordan Henderson. Daly plays it into the danger area. We're well into stoppage time now. Tremolinas. There's the final whistle. Well, it really could have gone either way. They were slightly unlucky perhaps. The ball just didn't bounce in their favour at times.
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you get two teams giving it everything they've got. They held nothing back. Terrific stuff.
So before we leave the stadium, there's just time for me to say my thanks to Jim for his analysis. The teams then, Chelsea against Arsenal. John Champion here, and this, the voice of Jim Beglin.
Well, what a wonderful setting we've got for this game, John. The atmosphere is absolutely fantastic.
Here are the starting lineups. In goal, it's Courtois. Diego Costa providing the goal-scoring threat. And now, Arsenal. Cech in goal. Giroud tasked with scoring goals. Away we go then. Chamberlain. It's Ozil. And that's gone straight to the keeper. He'll be penalised for that. Here's Giroud.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
And he finds a bit of space here. Great footwork. There's a possibility here for a shot. Chamberlain. Diego Costa. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Diego Costa.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Chelsea applying the pressure early.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
It's over the top. Hazard. And he's pretty grateful to get that clear. The ball played into the box, but met by no one in the end. A real tussle for the ball. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Still goalless here at the moment. And a shot here, not this time. Long way off that.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence, and shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Cazorla. Knocks it through. Diego Costa bursting forward. That one has just about been dealt with. This goes for a throw-in. The ball's out, goal kick. Monreal. Chamberlain. Mertesacker. Debussy. Chamberlain. Here's Giroud. Cahill wins it back. It's Giroud.
Well, once the keeper lost control of that, it could have gone either way, but it was a good reaction from the defender.
Sends the ball over the defence. Diego Costa. That would have been some goal.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
Mesut Özil. Monreal. Cazorla. Not long remaining in this first half. Both teams missing chances. Pedro has Quetta. Good possession in this spell, but lacking any real penetration. Diego Costa. Fabregas. Diego Costa. Surely this time. It's a really good try, but no goal. Cesc Fabregas is the player to take it. Terry! Chelsea have scored! He went flying in there. A quality header.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
So we resume at 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
Chelsea scoring on the stroke of half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. Mertesacker, Ramsey, Debussy, Chamberlain. Chelsea have possession again. Diego Costa. It's Hazard. A much needed intervention that was too. Giroud. Mesut Özil. Chamberlain. Matic puts a stop to the attack. Chamberlain. Cazorla. Can he put it away? Giroud. Good hand by the keeper. No luck again, just like last time.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
A header. The whistle goes, and it's the end of the first half.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Tight old game this, 1-0 the scoreline. So the second half gets underway. A good interception, just what they needed. Chamberlain. Cazorla. Koscielny. Coquelin, Debussy, Chamberlain, he plays it through, here's Giroud.
Giroud can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
This goes for a throw-in. It's Hazard. Ramsey. Chamberlain. Forward it goes. He's bursting forward.
It's never easy keeping the ball under control when the pressure's been applied like that. I think he asked too much of himself.
Ramsey. Cesc Fabregas. Ramsey. Giroud. Cazorla. Ramsey. Debussy. And now Debussy looking to exploit the space. The hour mark. Coquelin. It's Giroud. He's on his way. Shoots. He went all the way there. Great effort.
Well, everything about that was perfect apart from the execution. He could so easily have made them pay then.
Poor distribution from the keeper, that's a gift. Oscar. Terry. That's clearly not what he was hoping for. Giroud. Falcao. staring straight at his opposite number. Ramsey, balls with Ozil. Cesc Fabregas. Ramirez. Ivanovic. Ramirez. It's Giroud. Koscielny. Cazorla. Ramsey. Debussy. Chamberlain. Debussy. Mertesacker. Cazorla. An opportunity for Chelsea. Monreal. And that's not getting through. Mertesacker plays it into the danger area. Played in accurately. Debussy. Falcao. Ramirez. It's played into space. Falcao. Play surges forward. Walcott. And the through ball is intercepted. Off he goes. Pass cut out. Cazorla. He's looking to find his front men. Monreal. Cazorla. Ramsey. Debussy. Ramsey. Cazorla. It's Giroud. Cahill with the foul. A yellow card. No cause for argument there. And that, I believe, is the first time we've seen a yellow card. Yes, it is. Tempers flaring here, several players coming in and having a right old go at each other. It's Debussy. Victory is tantalisingly close. They're just waiting for the whistle to come. That's a throw. The clock counting down. He's going on his own. Hazard! Oh, a decent effort. He was close to adding to his tally there.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Ably dealt with by the defence. Giroud. A definite air of urgency here with the... Will be penalised for that. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. He parries it. Vital touch by the keeper. Walcott. And they've won themselves a free kick which could turn out to be the last kick of the game. He's been sent off, a second yellow. Chelsea must play the rest of this game a man short.
Well, how many times does he need to be told that you can't compete like a runaway train? He's been asking for that.
Here's Wilshere. not taking any risks there. There's the final whistle. By the narrowest of margins, they have come through this test. And that owed a lot to the defence, who were absolutely brilliant.
Listen, I've experienced the highs and the lows of derby clashes, and I can tell you that when you win one, it's pretty special. There's so much at stake. It's almost a relief to get it over, and certainly can identify with the euphoria.
And here we have Napoli against Roma. I'm John Champion, and providing analysis alongside me is our expert Jim Begley.
Hi John, hi everyone. I'm really looking forward to this match.
Always a passionate affair, this. A derby with a unique flavour, one that has its own influences, and one that's definitely to be savoured. These are the lineups. And we're off. Hits the ball. That was certainly struck well enough. A good delivery essential here. Pushed away, Hamsik. It's a really good try, but no goal.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. And this has been such a positive approach from them in the early part of this game. Everybody is programmed to get forward, and despite a couple of failed attempts, they are the better side.
And they get it away. Totti. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. It's Gervinho. Higuain. Looking to exploit the space. And that will be a corner. So, how will they work this one? Cleared away from immediate danger. De Rossi with a sliding tackle. Napoli applying the pressure early.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
A long ball forward. Trying to keep it in the face of strong opposition pressure.
Totti really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No change in that score, 0-0 it remains. Nicely fed in. Right idea, wrong execution.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Totti. Allen. Wins it back. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Manolas. Torresidis. It's Pjanic. Looking to carve open the defence. There'll be a throw-in. Maggio. Allen. Here's Hamšík. He's on his way. He's onside. Hamšík. Oh, good block. He was in the right place. Gervinho. Totti. Gervinho. Gervinho. Nainggolan. So who is going to spark this game into life? Header! Good delivery, but I'm afraid the finish wasn't up to it.
Roma didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Digne. Both sides fiercely contesting the ball. It's Gervinho. He wants to get a cross in from here. Pjanic. Torresidis. Played in accurately. He plays it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The ball goes through. Gervinho. The throw comes in, but he's there to steal it. Hamšík. Mertens. Hamšík. Torresidis. The ball's with Higuain. Gervinho. Allen. Slides it through. Now it's a goal kick. Digne. And there is half-time. So, it's 0-0. Let's hope for a goal or two in the second half. Roma set the ball rolling. De Rossi. Torresidis. Pjanic. Hamšík. Played into space out wide. And the ball's out of play. So from what I can see on the touchline, we're on the brink of a substitution. Out of play again for a throw. Torresidis. Pjanic. Nainggolan. Higuain. Now there's a chance to counter. Hamšík did well running onto the ball through, but didn't get enough of it to register a shot. Thumps it long. It's Totti. He goes alone. A chance. Oh, and Reina makes the save. He got it on target. Gervinho. Oh, so close.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Roma on the ball, but not being very threatening with it. Both sides continuing to cancel each other out. Nainggolan. De Rossi. Nainggolan. Gervinho. Forward it goes. It's Gervinho. Aimed at the wing, and it's come through to him. Totti. That is way off.
Yeah, without the control to begin with, he wouldn't have been able to get the pocket goal, but it was very nice technique for starters.
15 minutes since half-time. 0-0, but still time for one of these sides to win it. Napoli still contemplating when to use their one remaining substitute. The referee says no goal.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Pjanic. Torresidis. Lorenzo Insigne. And that's not getting through. Chip through over the top. Here's Higuain. Chance. He's tackled in the box. Has to be a penalty. The referee has a huge call to make here, and he's sent him off. Roma must play the rest of this game a man short. The packed crowd behind the goal trying their best to put him off. The noise is deafening. He buries it to give his side a precious lead. Cool and calm as you like.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
So So we resume at 1-0.
Yeah, and they still have enough time to carve out a chance or two and get right back into this.
De Rossi, Digne, Nainggolan, Juan Iturbe, Hamsik, lifts it through, an important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Hamsik, off he goes, keeper gets a hand on it, and he makes absolutely no mistake. 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. I'm afraid that one's down to the goalkeeper.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Yeah, we've seen it before that 1-0 can be a fragile scoreline, but now that they have that extra cushion, 2 should be enough.
It's Lorenzo Insigne. Digne with a lunge. No danger there from that cross. Quick as a flash. Another one. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. The keeper made a mess of it, and he's been punished.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We resume again, the score is 3-0. Digne, Nainggolan, and he concedes a free kick. Kayahon knocks it over the top. Through it goes, Higuain, Hamsik, another goal. Riveting, ruthless, relentless. There's the benefit of pinpoint accuracy. Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. Digne, Nainggolan, Digne, Castan, Nainggolan, Castan, space on the flank. Hamsik is picked out nicely. Dzeko exhibiting his defensive capabilities. We know all about him as an attacker, but there are two sides to his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
What can Napoli do here? Hamsik, can he now find a finish? They have it again. Higuain is adjudged to be offside. Hamsik plays it into the danger area. A volley. He parries it. The defence does its job. Maggio. Through into space it goes. There's the whistle. The game's finished. You could see their determination from the very start. A fabulous performance, and one that will certainly delight the supporters.
Napoli made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class.
So, here we go then. Barcelona against Real Madrid. I'm your commentator, John Champion, and summarising today is Jim Beglin.
Yeah, thanks, John. What a brilliant atmosphere we've got in this stadium today. I mean, both sets of players must be really looking forward to this, as we are.
Well, you can really feel the sense of occasion here. El Clasico, one of the biggest derbies in the world. The intense rivalry between these two huge Spanish clubs makes it one of the very best. Barcelona line up like this. In goal, it's Bravo, Messi, Neymar, Luis Suarez providing the goal-scoring threat. We're now all set. They got a throw in. They get it forward. Rakitic. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Rakitic gives away a free kick. And there's the first booking of the game already. Not even 5 minutes in, but the referee's decided that he needs to stamp his authority on the game. Rakitic. Marcelo. This goes for a throw-in. Here's James Rodriguez. Piqué knocks it forward. It's Benzema.
Look, we've seen it from the fella before. Even from that sort of range, he's just really capable, and I think he must be catered for it. They have to work on that and get to him sooner.
Sergio Busquets. Real Madrid have possession again. Modric. Benzema. Iniesta. Messi. Beautiful through ball over the top. Oh, he's got to it. He plays it through, played into space out wide, onside. It's been kept in play. This goes for a throw-in. Iniesta staring straight at his opposite number. Luis Suarez, it's an opportunity. Oh, a decent effort. No side able to force a breakthrough yet. Ronaldo couldn't quite get it through that.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Neymar! Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Messi! The keeper pushes it away. He went for the chip, but no success.
I thought he showed great awareness there, but he just didn't get that little lob right.
A good delivery essential here. Danger averted for the time being. The ball's with Benzema. It's Iniesta. Messi! Barcelona with a big chance and a big miss. Real Madrid, the ball but not being very threatening with it. And that's not getting through. Sends the ball over the defence. It was a good ball in, but no goal.
Suarez showed superb vision and awareness there in executing such a delightful little chip that took out a whole defence to find the runner. Shame it just couldn't be finished off.
Oh, he's won it back straight from the goal kick. James Rodriguez. Ronaldo. Rakitic. Good interception, just what they needed. James Rodriguez. Sergio Busquets with the challenge, and he's given away a foul. Here's Benzema. Benzema! And he's made another save!
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
The defence is there to deal with it. The ball's with Iniesta. And it's a corner kick. Iniesta will swing one in. Piqué. Barcelona with a big chance and a big miss. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Clever ball. Wonderful through ball over the top. The ball has been cleared. Tops it upfield. Not long remaining in this first half. Both teams missing chances. He's over the ball, his teammates waiting. Up with a header. Oh, so close.
The keeper was completely wrong-footed there, and he'll be relieved that that shot didn't stay on target.
We all know what he can do.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Sound of play for a throw. He's picked off the throw. That's good anticipation. And it's hit forward. Here's Neymar. Offside, good call there by the referee's assistant.
Well, as long as they press quickly in midfield, the defence can take a chance on keeping a high line, but without pressure on the ball, it's a dangerous tactic.
Lifts it over the top. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
The whistle goes to signify half-time.
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Neither side has managed a goal. It's 0-0. So the second half kicks off. Pepe, Modric, Toni Kroos, Cristiano Ronaldo. There's someone on the overlap. Ronaldo. That was really close.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. That will encourage another try, though.
They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
And he'll drive it here. He's pretty grateful to get that clear. It went over the goal line, so goal kick here. Marcelo, James Rodriguez, it's Benzema, Toni Kroos, Marcelo, Benzema, here's James Rodriguez, Toni Kroos, Modric, Benzema. A sizable chunk of this match completed, but still it remains 0-0. Luis Suarez. The referee's had a good look and in the end gives a corner. Messi is the player to take it. Benzema was fouled and he gets his free kick. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. He's looking to play it into the channel. Benzema, and a goal-saving tackle. Here's Luis Suarez. Here's Neymar. Messi. Messi. Carved away. The match gradually moving towards a conclusion. Still nothing to separate the teams. Good through ball. Certainly struck well enough.
And he did so well to keep that down. That would have made life very difficult for the keeper.
owner. Tries to slide it past the defence.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
The danger was there, he dealt with it well. A robust challenge. Toni Kroos. Benzema. Oh, he's lost it. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Toni Kroos. Marcelo. Isco. Slides it through, looking to exploit the space. Piqué with a sliding tackle. The ball goes through, and a much-needed intervention that was too. It's cleared away from danger. The ball's with Benzema. Aimed at the wing, and it's come through to him. Mathieu wins the battle and emerges with the ball. It's Neymar. Chipped through over the top.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Through it goes. Isco. The flag stays down. Possibility here for a cross. Can he shoot? He's looking to find his front men. Sends the ball over the defence. A volley. Nicely fed in. Right idea, wrong execution.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
He wasn't far from finding the net again.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent, someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Full-time whistle within sight.
They need a bit more urgency in their play. Time is ticking away.
Marcelo. Toni Kroos. Modric. Played in accurately. Bale. Bale. The idea was there, the execution wasn't. And there's a foul. He's on his way. Mascherano. There is the final whistle. Well, it's ended as a very disappointing day for the strikers on both sides. None of them able to find a way past the defence at all.
Wow, like so many of these games, that just flew by. There was great excitement in the match, and it kept everybody guessing which way it was going to turn. I think
So, here we go then. Paris Saint-Germain against Olympique Lyonnais. It's John Champion here at the microphone, and alongside me we have a top football analyst in Jim Begley.
Yeah, thanks, John. What a brilliant atmosphere we've got in this stadium today. I mean, both sets of players must be really looking forward to this, as we are.
The lineups for today. So let's get down to business. Ferry plays it long. David Luiz. Van der Wiel. Valbuena. Bisevac. Ferry. Lacazette. It's Cavani. Sends the ball over the defence. Ibrahimovic. The shot was on, but he's fluffed his lines.
What an effort that was. He's done very well from that distance.
Umtiti. Gonalons. Umtiti. Gonalons. Lacazette. Here's Valbuena. Thou shalt not pass seems to be the message, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Raphael. Great through ball over the top. He created a great chance there.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
Still goalless here at the moment. Ferry. Slides it through. It's played into space. He couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. No surprise, it's a yellow card. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Umtiti. Ferry. Umtiti. Off he goes.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The ball goes through. Ibrahimovic again showed his potency in the air. Gonalons. Van der Wiel. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Raphael. Gonalons. Paris Saint-Germain have possession again. Lucas Moura onside. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that was on target, and he wasn't far off.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Not much by way of goalmouth action as yet. Van der Wiel tries to slide it past the defence. He's being hassled and harried here. Lucas Moura hits it again. Maxwell, it's a fine save.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
A good delivery essential here. Up for that one. That's going to go a long way. Di Maria has teed up this corner. He hits it. Well, that was really close, but you get nothing for being close.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Gonalons. Over the line for a throw-in. Another throw-in. Cavani exhibiting his defensive capabilities. We know all about him as an attacker, but there are two sides to his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Thiago Motta. Cavani. Gonalons. Lacazette. There is the end of the first period.
Well, ultimately, they've been found lacking in front of goal. Yes, they've created some wonderful chances, but the finishing, it's been awful.
Goalless then at this stage. So away we go then for the second half. Umtiti. Gonalons. Lifts it over the top. And that's gone straight to the keeper. Van der Wiel. Knocks it forward. It's Lucas Moura. Matuidi. Di Maria. Here is Cavani. And the through ball is intercepted. Van der Wiel. Here's Thiago Silva. Get it away. Through it goes. Throw in. Di Maria. The ball played through the middle. The keeper pushes it away. Cleared away from immediate danger. Sends it forward. Jumps for the header. He scores! The cross was inch perfect. It demanded that finish.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
They get us underway at 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Gonalons. Lacazette. Neatly played. We're into the last half hour of the game. Paris Saint-Germain could be tempted to make changes with 2 substitutions still available. And the ball's out of play. Here's Lacazette. Gonalons. Umtiti. Gonalons. Valbuena. Umtiti. He's fouled him. Di Maria. Cavani, who's just scored a fine goal. Lavezzi. Valbuena. He's looking to play it into the channel. An interception. No, an own goal, I don't believe it.
And to put the ball in your own net like that really could take the wind out of their sails.
It was fortuitous to say the least, but it certainly makes things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. It's Cavani. Lifts it through. Valbuena. Matuidi. Di Maria. It over the top. The goalkeeper's dealt with it. Moved away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Valbuena. Challenge, robust but fair. He plays it through. It's Thiago Silva. Valbuena. Whistle's gone for a foul. Was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. Well, some players not happy with that challenge and they're getting very involved with each other here. The clock counting down. Di Maria gives away a free kick. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Matuidi, Ibrahimovic, ball threaded through, Lavezzi, nicely fed in, right idea, wrong execution.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Plenty of options. Who's he looking to pick out? Four additional minutes is being shown on the board. There's space on the flank. Little in the way of subtlety in that tackle. Di Maria. Ferry. There is the final whistle. A tremendous performance here. And their manager will be absolutely ecstatic as his players did exactly what was asked of them, and they've come up with a wonderful win.
You know, it's a privilege to be part of a fabulous football match like that. That was a real roller coaster ride for the fans.
My sincere thanks go to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Dortmund against Bayern Munich. I'm John Champion, and analysing this game for us is Jim Beglin.
Yeah, thanks John. What a brilliant atmosphere we've got in this stadium today. I mean, both sets of players must be really looking forward to this, as we are.
These are the lineups. So, here we go then. Kagawa. Mkhitaryan. Launches it high. Away to safety. And the cross cleared away. Not on this occasion.
That's a pretty powerful effort because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Tries to slide it past the defence. Müller. Xabi Alonso. Alaba. Jerome Boateng. Lahm. Xabi Alonso. Alaba. Mario Götze. Kagawa with the foul. A yellow card. No cause for argument there. He's going on his own. Looking to exploit the space. Played through. He's onside. He's trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. Tried to play it through. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Lewandowski. Neither side able to find the net at the moment. Trying to keep it in the face of strong opposition pressure. He was caught there and he's won himself a free kick. Kagawa. Mkhitaryan. Through it goes. Surely he could put it away. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
This goes for a throw-in. Robbie! Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Vidal knocks it forward. Mario Götze. Muller, it's a possibility here for a shot, and again, couldn't make it.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Alaba. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. He's being hassled and harried here. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. Alaba. It's Muller. Mario Götze. This goes for a throw-in. Throw, but it was careless, he's given that away. Kagawa. Pierre Aubameyang. Jerome Boateng. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Jerome Boateng with a lunge. Lewandowski. Benatia. La. Benatia. Jerome Boateng. Crowd just waiting for the half-time whistle. Maybe a chance before that whistle, though. Good ball, right down the middle. Muller. He's done very well there. That's a shame.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
It's through. That's clever from him. And a shot here. Kagawa. The half-time whistle goes. It's 0-0, so nothing to separate them. Bayern Munich getting us underway for this second half. It's Lahm. Here's Robin. Vidal. Dortmund have got possession back. Great through ball over the top. Good pass through. And he'll get the shot away here. Oh, that was a really good position.
Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
And the goal kick's gone straight to him. Vidal. Lahm. Robin. Little in the way of subtlety in that tackle. Something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution. Making good progress down the left, but frankly devoid of options. And the cross dealt with. Müller. Mario Götze. Lahm. Here's Robin. Robin staring straight at his opposite number. It's Lahm. And it's a really well-taken goal.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Bayern Munich in it, and it's taken with some style.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
15 minutes of the second half gone now. Alaba. Vidal. Xabi Alonso. Alaba. Mario Götze, who's just scored a fine goal. Looking to exploit the space. Shoots here. Cleared away from immediate danger. Hits the ball. Great effort. He was really alert to the possibilities there.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Alaba. Xabi Alonso. Lewandowski. Aubameyang. Long ball over the top. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Mario Götze. Müller. Tried going it alone, but without success. Pierre Aubameyang. Mkhitaryan. Jerome Boateng. Just the keeper to beat. Off he goes. Vidal. Robben. Müller. Slides it through. Here's a shot. Bayern Munich have scored. He's got 2 in this game, he's on a hat-trick. They've got a precious 1-goal lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
They seem devoid of options, but they have to do something.
Well, it doesn't have to be pretty now, just direct and into that box.
Going forward. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Referee's had a good look and in the end gives a corner. He's over the ball, his teammate's waiting. Mats Hummels. 1 goal is all there is in it between these two sides, and the clock is showing 5 minutes remaining in the match. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Clever ball, and a much-needed intervention that was too. The clock counting down. It's Vidal. Corner it is. And they've hooked it clear. On his own.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking
Good
position.
through ball. Pierre Aubameyang. He's onside here. Opportunity for a goal. Well, that was really close. You get nothing for being close.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Xabi Alonso. Alaba. Douglas Costa. The referee brings the game to a close. It's been a fabulously entertaining match. Action at both ends of the pitch. Sadly, the opposition was let in too easily, and that was down to some pretty slack defending.
You know, it's a privilege to be part of a fabulous football match like that. That was a real roller coaster ride for the fans.